Let me start with a weird question. How is it possible that you can have hundreds of contacts, followers, group chats, DM, and still feel completely alone? I know, heavy start, but be honest. Have you ever closed an app, stared at your screen, and thought, why do I still feel disconnected even when I'm surrounded by people online? If you have, you're not broken, you're just living in something I call the modern loneliness trap. An invisible cage we don't even realize we walked into. And today I want to show you exactly what that trap looks like. Because once you see it, you can't unsee it. And once you understand it, you can escape it. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's talk about something literally nobody sits down and explains to you. Here's the thing. We're living in a time where connection has never been easier, and yet genuine connection feels rarer than ever. You can talk to someone across the world in 2 seconds. You can join communities, send memes, reply with emojis. But when it comes to that feeling of being seen, understood, and valued, most people are starving. And the wildest part, most of us don't even realize we're lonely. We just feel tired or drained or not in the mood or weirdly detached, and we blame everything except loneliness. But trust me, this problem is fixable. You just need the right map. In this video, I'm breaking down the 3 layers of the modern loneliness trap. Think of them like the floors of a building, the illusion of connection. Why constant communication tricks your brain into thinking you're connected, even when you're not. The comfort zone, dead end. How we accidentally build lives that make real connection nearly impossible. The courage gap, the surprisingly small emotional leap that unlocks honest, fulfilling relationships. I promise you, once you understand these 3 layers, you'll start seeing your interactions, friendships, and habits in a completely different light. And I'll also give you a simple 10-second connection check, a little tool you can use today to instantly tell whether someone in your life is actually fulfilling or just filling space. Sound good? All right, let's go deeper. Let's start with something uncomfortable. Most of us confuse interaction with connection. Sending a TikTok to someone is not connection. Being in a Discord call while you're both playing separate games is not connection. Dropping emojis in a group chat is definitely not connection. It feels like connection because your brain gets tiny hits of, oh cool, I'm not alone, but emotionally, you're still empty. It's like eating junk food. You're full, but not nourished. So if you've ever spent hours hanging out online and then felt oddly sad the moment you logged off, you didn't do anything wrong. You just weren't actually connecting. Here's a little question to test this. After I interact with this person, do I feel more like myself or less? If the answer is less, you're stuck in layer 1. Let's keep going with the comfort zone dead end. This one hurts, so I'll be gentle. A lot of our loneliness doesn't come from a lack of people. It comes from a lack of effort. And not because we're lazy, but because modern life makes it so easy not to try. You can order food without speaking to anyone. You can be entertained 24/7 without leaving your bed. You can get validation, distraction, and noise without taking a single emotional risk. Comfort slowly replaces connection. It's sneaky. You tell yourself, I'm fine, I don't need anyone right now. But days become weeks, and weeks become months, and one day you realize you haven't had a deep conversation in forever. You don't have anyone you'd call at 2 a.m., and nobody knows what you're all really going through. This is the dead end. It's when life feels safe, but not alive. Here's the truth most people avoid. Connection and comfort don't live in the same room. You have to step out of one to reach the other. But don't worry, this gets easier in layer 3, the courage gap. This is the heart of the loneliness trap. Most people aren't lonely because they're unlikable, or awkward, or weird, or not social enough. Most people are lonely because they're afraid of taking the tiniest emotional risks. We fear being rejected, we fear being too much, we fear caring more than the other person, so we hold back. We water down our personality. We avoid saying the real thing. We play it cool. We pretend we don't need connection at all. But here's the good news. The gap between loneliness and genuine connection is often just one honest sentence. I miss you. Hey, want to hang out this week? I've been feeling kind of off lately. I like talking to you today. I'm glad you're in my life. Want to call instead of text? Tiny risks, massive rewards. This is why I call it the courage gap. You don't need to be heroic. You just need to be 10% braver than you were yesterday. All right, here's the tool I promised. Think of any person in your life, friend, partner, coworker, whoever. Then ask yourself one question. Do I feel emotionally lighter or heavier after spending time with them? If lighter, that's connection. If heavier, that's noise. It's not scientific, but trust me, your nervous system never lies. Look, loneliness isn't a flaw. It's not a sign that you're failing. It's just a signal, a gentle one that says, hey, you deserve deeper connection than this. And the beautiful thing, you're not trapped, not even close. You just need small steps, tiny risks, and a little bit of courage. So here's my challenge to you today, something easy. Reach out to one person, send one honest sentence, take one small step out of the trap. You'll be surprised how quickly your world opens up. And if nobody has told you this today, you're not alone, you're not invisible, and you're absolutely worth real connection. Thanks for watching. If this hit you in any way, let me know in the comments. See you soon.